There are a lot of things that can kill an iPhone.
We're going to tell you about the one thing Apple claims can cause fire, electric shock, or worse.
And the one time you should absolutely not upgrade to the latest version of iOS.
But first, let's talk about hot and cold. iPhones have a standard operating temperature of 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
Things go wrong when you go outside that temperature range, and one way is way worse than the other.
Heat can permanently damage your iPhone's battery.
Cold will temporarily drain your battery. Your iPhone might even turn off, but it'll come right back to life when it warms up.
We're giving heat 4 rotten apples, cold weather 1 rotten apple.
Speaking of rotten apples, children.
Parents know that handing an iPhone to a toddler is dangerous. They love pressing buttons.
When Johnny enters the wrong passcode on your iPhone over and over again, you get locked out. If he gets it wrong 10 times in a row, you're locked out for good.
Use guided access when handing your iPhone to a child. 2 rotten apples.
2 rotten apples right here, at least my mom used to say that. Let's talk about chargers. On their website, Apple has some pretty strict guidelines about which ones work and which ones don't.
Damage happens when you use a charger that's too powerful. It's usually a non-Apple fast charger. They can damage the battery and the charging port.
At the Genius Bar, I saw phones that would only work when they were plugged into a computer because a fast charger had fried the charging port, and so the phone goes into a limp charge mode to protect itself.
We're giving this one 4 rotten apples. Let's talk about auto brightness. Apple recommends turning on auto brightness for a reason.
We all know that the brighter the screen, the faster the battery dies. More charge cycles, faster battery replacement. But how much of a difference does that really make?
According to a Wired study, the highest iPhone screen brightness can use 85% more power than the lowest screen brightness. That number really shocked me.
We give this one 3 rotten apples. It's similar to auto brightness. Not having your iPhone screen auto lock drains its battery faster.
I've been here before. We turn off auto lock for our videos. Sometimes I forget to turn it back on. I go to bed. All of a sudden it's the middle of the night. My phone is dead. I miss my alarms.
You somehow manage to always be on time.
Open settings. Scroll down to display and brightness. Scroll down to auto lock. And pick anything other than never. We're only giving this 2 rotten apples, but it can feel like a 5 when your iPhone dies in the middle of the night.
Next up, drops. iPhones have gotten a lot stronger in recent years.
The iPhone 12 and newer have ceramic shield, which Apple claims gives them 4 times greater drop resistance.
But drop it on a tile floor, it's probably gonna crack.
Actually, don't do that.
Keep your iPhone in a case with raised edges to help protect it from drops.
What about screen protectors? Are those necessary?
Screen protector debate. Start the clock, Zach. We once said they weren't, and the comments section exploded. The screen protector crowd is very passionate.
But we don't think they're necessary. A lot of the screen protectors have the same hardness as your iPhone's display.
Maybe you're thinking, I'd rather scratch my screen protector than my iPhone. The problem with that is that you end up with this disgusting screen protector with this beautiful iPhone underneath, but you still don't want to take the screen protector off.
Maybe we can meet in the middle. Use your screen protector until it gets nasty, then take it off and enjoy your iPhone. You earned it.
We're giving drops 4 rotten apples.
Next, the insidious iPhone killer, water damage. If you expose an iPhone with even a tiny crack to liquid, or if you're in the shower, steam, it can break.
I think Jeff Goldblum said it best.
Life, finds a way.
So does steam.
If you've ever had your iPhone repaired, or if it's even a little bit damaged, just don't take it around water.
Water damage gets 5 rotten apples. Be careful, folks.
Speaking of broken phones, let's say you need a new battery.
Why spend all the money going to a professional like Apple when you could just go on Amazon and buy a cheapo battery and throw it in your phone yourself?
Because it's very easy to break an iPhone. Home repairs are frustrating too, especially when something goes wrong.
If you're going to fix your phone yourself, check out Apple's self-service repair website, which launched in April 2022. Fixing your own iPhone, 4 rotten apples.
5 if you've never done it before.
Let's talk about bad websites. There's a link that will crash iOS if you open it in Safari. Well, it used to.
GitHub got rid of the code, but we used the Wayback Machine to find it and host it on one of our own servers to try it out because we are dangerous.
And yeah, Apple fixed that. But that doesn't mean there won't be other dangerous websites in the future. Apple is just good at fixing things.
And hilariously, it now crashes Chrome on your computer. If Safari does go haywire, don't panic. You don't have a virus. Just go into Settings, scroll down to Safari, and then tap Clear History and Website Data. Tap Clear History and Data again. That'll fix the problem.
Bad websites only one rotten apple, but you probably shouldn't try this at home.
Let's go from bad websites to bad apps. When they crash, they can cause all sorts of problems on your iPhone.
You probably know when an app is crashing because the app disappears and you end up right back on your home screen.
But if you don't, you can check in the Settings app, open up Settings, scroll down and tap Privacy or Privacy and Security, then scroll down to Analytics and Improvements, tap on Analytics Data, and look through this list for an app appearing over and over again. If you see the name of a specific app, that app is probably crashing on your iPhone. If there's a problem app, check for an update or try deleting and reinstalling that app.
Bad apps get one rotten apple. Let's talk about beta software.
There's a reason it's in beta. All the kinks haven't been worked out yet.
iOS 16 Beta 4 was a disaster. Talk about glitches, crashing apps, and don't even get us started on battery life.
This also applies to beta features like iCloud Private Relay, which will sometimes break websites on your iPhone. We're giving beta software one rotten apple. You should really know what you're signing up for.
But that doesn't mean you can't complain along the way.
Planned obsolescence is a word that gets thrown around a lot in tech spaces, but Apple does really create some great hardware and software.
The one time you should absolutely not upgrade to the latest version of iOS is when your iPhone is the oldest iPhone that works with the new version of iOS.
All those new features slow old iPhones down to a crawl, which is how Apple gets you to upgrade your iPhone.
If you're not sure if you're in this danger zone, go to Apple's website. The oldest phones compatible with iOS 16 are the second gen iPhone SE and the iPhone 8. I'd be worried about upgrading if I had one of those.
That said, you should upgrade when your apps stop working. Sure, your iPhone will be slow, but at least it will work.
But there's a twist, even with newer iPhones. When you upgrade to the latest version of iOS, your iPhone takes about a day to rebuild its caches. It might slow down and drain your battery temporarily.
There have also been some rare instances where iOS updates totally killed the functionality of some iPhones, Touch ID, and making phone calls. 2 examples. iOS updates, one rotten apple, 99% of the time, you'll be fine.
Next iPhone killer, crashing your car with the iPhone inside.
Don't text and drive. Your iPhone might die, you might die too. Just use Do Not Disturb while driving. 5 rotten apples.
You also might go to jail. Jailbreaking your phone isn't as popular as it used to be. One reason is that Apple takes the most popular features from jailbreaking and builds them right into iOS.
But there will always be some people who like to jailbreak their iPhones. Jailbreaking lets you do some things that Apple frowns upon, but it can also expose you to a lot of malware.
Say goodbye to your personal privacy and hello to a phone that works about 50% of the time.
If a jailbreak kills your iPhone, Apple won't help.
When I worked at the Genius Bar, I once had to deny service to a grandma because her grandson broke her iPhone.
How dare you?
It wasn't my fault. They made me do it.
Yeah. Passing the buck off to the manager.
It's the managers.
Yeah. A DFU restore can usually unjailbreak your iPhone, but it's not a guarantee.
Jailbreaking, 4 rotten apples.
And you'd be a rotten apple too if you didn't subscribe to this channel.
Carriers might not be able to kill your iPhone, but they can kill a network, which incidentally kills your iPhone.
Yeah, try using your iPhone 3GS now. All 4 of you watching this video, you can't because 3G is dead.
Using damaged cables or chargers, or charging your iPhone when moisture is present, can also kill it.
Apple says that using damaged cables or chargers can cause fire, electric shock, injury, or damage to iPhone or other property.
It's a good idea to regularly check your iPhone cables for discoloration, fraying, or other damage.
The cost of a new iPhone cable is a lot less than the cost of your house burning down or your medical bills when you electrocute yourself.
I think you made your point. Next, Apple Maps.
Apple Maps kills iPhones.
It might drive you off a cliff.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
This isn't the way to Walmart.
I'm just following Apple Maps data.
I think you made a wrong turn.